Shalom and welcome to another episode of GMS in Transit, where we prophesy on the road. This is a continuation of the book of Hebrews. We're going into the last three chapters, which is chapters 11, 12, and 13. So with that, I'm going to pass it to the elders.
Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. By faith Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, the Most High testifying of his gifts.
Okay, so if he was righteous, then what was Cain? Cain was wicked.
Yep.
The opposite of righteous. So the fact that Esau is going to be destroyed, go into slavery and be destroyed, is based on his father. So if Esau is going to blame it on anybody, you can blame it on your father. Your father messed up. Go ahead.
Yo, Daddy, I got a quick precept. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Yeah, now, you know what? Let's go to, because you have this nonsense in the air about some white people are going to make it. Let's go to Malachi 1, please, and read that whole chapter.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet you say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
Now, if he loved Jacob and he hated Esau, what did he really mean by that? He loved Jacob and Jacob's seed.
Yep.
And he hated Esau and Esau's seed.
That's right.
So there's no such thing as Edomites, which are of the wicked, that's going to deny their father and come follow the Lord. That's impossible. If you read the scriptures with understanding, that's impossible.
Yep. And later,
Because for you to say that, that means there's a certain amount of Israelites that's going to go into slavery and be destroyed, right? It tells you in Romans, the 11th chapter, the 25th and the 26th verse, that the Most High is going to basically forgive all Israel,
right.
and that all Israel shall be saved, every one of them. Go ahead.
and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Yeah, because at one point he was pushed up into the caves, which is now known today as the Caucasus Mountains, for about 250 years. And when he came out as one of the key people that came up into power among Esau, as Philip of Macedonia, the father of Alexander the Creep, I say. His name, he's known as Alexander the Greek, but I call him Alexander the Creep. Now when Alexander, his father Alexander, and his 4 generals came on the scene, what did they do? They did nothing but wickedness.
Yep.
They came against the dark nations, they came against Israel, and out of that seed of his 4 generals, which were Edomites, you had this wicked seed named Antiochus Epiphanes. So now let's go from there to the Maccabees. I believe it's Maccabees 1 verse 7.
Okay. All right, this is in the book of the Apocrypha, in the book of First Maccabees, the first chapter and the 7th verse. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his
Now go back to Malachi and read where it says, and we shall rebuild.
Okay. It says Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return
They
and
were impoverished when they were in the caves of the Caucasus Mountains. Go ahead.
but we will return and build the desolate places.
And when did that begin? Through Alexander the Creep. So now let's go back to Maccabees.
Right, back in Maccabees 1 and 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth.
Yeah. So when this devil gets back in power, when he gets in power, what does he do? He does what he does best: evil, wickedness, being the devil. Now, out of those 4 generals, did one of them decide to be good? No.
Yeah, in the book of Proverbs 16 and 4, it says, the Lord have made all things for himself, yea, the wicked, even the wicked for the day of evil. So the Lord made them to be the wicked.
Yep. It says, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been in hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
Yeah, and again Paul said, nay, O man, but who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him, why hast thou made me thus? So, in other words, Paul was saying, look, if the Most High made you to be wicked, you're going to be wicked. If the Most High made you to be righteous, you're going to be righteous. Because Paul tells the story of Esau and Jacob. Esau was made to be wicked, and Jacob was made to be righteous.
Back in Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the...
So now they built up from the time of Alexander up until this very present day, which is goes back 2,300 some odd years up until this present point. So now it's time for them to be destroyed.
Says, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Yeah, so anywhere they set their borders, that's represents the borders of wickedness.
And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Because it says,
So the Most High hates all of them. He has a righteous hatred and anger,
yep.
justifiable anger for every last one of them.
So how the hell could Cornelius be an Edomite?
Well, guys that teach that Cornelius is an Edomite, they don't have the understanding of the scriptures, and they should put their hands on their mouth. You know, go ahead.
And your eyes shall see, and you shall say, the Lord will be magnified from the border of Israel. A son honoreth his father, and a servant his master. If then I be a father, where is mine honor? And if I be a master, where is my fear, saith the Lord of hosts?
Right. In order for you to fear the Most High and honor the Most High, you got to call on his name, and you got to tell other people his name. You don't just say, well, here is this great guy. I don't know his name. I forgot his name. You know?
Or it doesn't matter what his name
It doesn't matter what his name is, but here he is.
Yeah.
The Most High is looking down on you to kill you. Go ahead.
Unto you, O priests, that despise my name, and you say, wherein have we despised thy name? You offer polluted bread upon mine altar, and you say, wherein have we polluted thee? And that you say, the table of the Lord is contemptible. And if you offer the blind for sacrifice, is it not evil? And if you offer the lame and sick, is it not evil? Offer it now unto thy governor. Will he be pleased with thee, or accept thy person, saith the Lord of hosts? And now I pray you, beseech the Most High that he will be gracious unto us. This hath been by your means. will he sorry, this hath been by your means. Will he regard your persons, saith the Lord of hosts? Who is there even among you that would shut the doors for naught? Neither do you kindle fire on mine altar for naught. I have no pleasure in you, saith the Lord of hosts, neither will I accept an offering at your hand. For from the rising of the sun even unto the going down of the same, my name shall be great among the Gentiles. Israelites.
Where you reading from?
This is still in Malachi.
Okay. How many more verses you got?
3 more.
Go ahead.
And in every place and in every place incense shall be offered unto my name.
There it goes, the name again.
And a pure offering.
Anybody that says they don't know the name, you have no business teaching Israelites.
Yep.
You have no business.
Yeah, well, in the name, if you go in the book of John 17:6, Yahweh Shai said, I have manifested thy name unto thy disciples, when he was praying to his Father. Because at the first verse he started praying to his Father in the 17th chapter. And in the 6th verse he said, I have manifested thy name. In other words, I told the disciples about your name. So Yahweh Shai manifested the name of the Father. So if you're going to teach the word, you have to know the name. You got to manifest the name, just like Yahweh Shai did.
It says, and a pure offering, for my name shall be great among the heathens, saith the Lord of hosts. But you have profaned it in that you say that the table of the Lord is polluted, and the fruit thereof, even his meat, is contemptible. Ye said also, behold, what a weariness it is, and you have snuffed at it, saith the Lord of hosts. And you brought that which was torn, and the lame, and the sick. Thus ye brought an offering. Should I accept this of your hand, saith the Lord? But cursed be the deceiver, which hath in his flock a male, and voweth and sacrificeth unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, saith the Lord of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen.
Yep, that's right.
So back in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 4, it says, by faith Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, the Most High testifying of his gift. And by it, he being dead, yet speaketh. By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found because the Most High had translated him. For before his translation he had this testimony, that he pleased the Most High. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. By faith Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved.
Yeah, if you take 15 years off, that's not there's nothing diligent about that.
Yes, right.
Taking a 15 year, and then when you come back with this complete madness.
Yep.
Go ahead.
By faith Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. By faith Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which
none of these great men fell off, took a break, changed the instructions that the Lord gave them. Was reading about Abraham. We just read about Noah,
Enoch, Abel.
Noah didn't take no time off from building that ark.
That's right, they did it unto death.
The scripture just said he moved with fear. So if you move with fear, you ain't gonna take no time off.
By faith Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing whither he went. By faith he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. That's it. Isaac and Jacob, nobody else. For he looked for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is the Most High. Through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed and was delivered of a child when she was past age,